I recently saw Unknown Cosmic Time Machine on Netflix, and in that story, Dr. Zurbuchen, the head of science programs for NASA, tells his story, and I thought it was quite fascinating and quite apropos for our times. He talks about growing up in Switzerland as the son of a Christian fundamentalist evangelist pastor. And as a child, when he was going to school, he only learned about the universe being created in 7 days. And this was something that he just accepted. But then he took a class and he learned that science changes the trajectory of history. Because with science, you learn more than what you ever thought was possible. So now this man is the head of the production of the team of people who came up with how in the world to send the James Webb telescope out into the darkness of space with cameras in tow to take pictures of areas in space that we have never seen before, nor could we fathom. And since then, we've been getting all sorts of glorious pictures back. But his thought was, when he learned that in class, that I want to change the trajectory of history with science. And so he is doing that. So let me talk a little bit about his education growing up, because I too grew up in a life where I was taught that the world was created, the universe was created in 7 days, and followed the Genesis 1 story literally, rather than as an allegory, as most of the creation stories were, the seminal stories were for most people, groups at that time. But we're talking about a difference in education, because a closed box says you may only learn what's inside this box. And if you venture outside and you start to open that box, you might learn something that contradicts what we're trying to teach you. So what happens is that in our ecosystems, we're looking at your family and your church determine what you're going to learn about everything else, including yourself. And that's kind of a dangerous proposition, because life is short. And it is so much nicer to know facts rather than just what they want you to think, based upon what their indoctrination is. Now, indoctrination says the box is closed. This is only what you may learn. We will ban books. We will make sure the curriculum fits what makes us feel comfortable. We will omit everybody else's stories. So if they weren't powerful, they weren't the privileged white people, they don't get to tell their story, because that's going to make us feel uncomfortable. But discomfort is what makes us grow, and discomfort is what gives us compassion for our fellow humans. And discomfort makes us travel and try new things and learn and learn. So I want you to consider how you feel about opening your box and learning some things that your particular family and church culture didn't allow. What else is out there? And I promise you that it's not going to send you to hell or to heaven or anywhere else. It's just a matter of learning who you are as a human being and our place in this universe. I'll see you soon.